the highest way that the person should be dealing with Allah is, I follow His command and I don't do what He told me not to do, and I leave it at that, and I'm not seeking anything in return. It's purely out of submission to Allah. That's why I'm doing it, right? He says, and how can the servant seek a reward for what they're doing when what they're doing is for their own benefit? And they're worried about the reward that they get for submitting to Allah, but their submission to Allah it's in their own benefit. So how can they seek a reward for it? And Allah created you and everything that you do, the verse. And Allah created you and everything that you do. So how can they seek a reward for it? And then he says actually that this issue is more, again, he doesn't let these people who claim spirituality and the mashayikh and stuff like that, he doesn't let them off the hook. He says, actually, for the general population of people, it's not an issue. They can just live their life. But the people who are claiming to be sheikhs, they need to get this straight. That they're doing it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They're not doing it for anything else. He says, وَإِنَّمَا يُقَامُ هَذَا الْمِيزَانِ عَلَى أَصْحَابِ الدَّعَاوِ وَالتَّكَبُّرِ عَلَى الْخَلْقِ بِعِبَادَةِ اللَّهِ الَّذِينَ لَمْ يَعْلَمُوا حَقِيقَةَ عُبُودِيَّتِهِمْ وَتَغَوْا فِي مَا لَيْسَ مِنْ وَصْفِهِمْ. He says, this issue is not for the regular person. It's for the one who claims some sort of station over others and has arrogance over others because of the worship that they do. Even it might not be a sheikh or something, but you see this, right? Sometimes you see people just in community life. MashaAllah, Allah gave them tawfiq, they do all kinds of worship. And then you interact with them and you realize that they think that they're better than everyone else because they do worship. So now that means you were seeking something other than submission to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from that thing that you did. But if it was a pure act of ubudiyyah, pure act of servanthood, then the person wouldn't be able to have this arrogance inside of them that they think that they're better than someone else because they submitted to Allah. Because they would look at it like, I didn't do anything actually. I just submitted to Allah. There's nothing to be, there's nothing to that in the first place, that I should be like feeling that I'm better than someone else because of it, right? This self-righteousness that is so common. May Allah protect us from it.